Welcome back. This part we will start to learn the data container and the basic grammars in Python. And there are three data containers we can store our data. First, we will introduce the list. The list is the most frequently used data type in Python. The list can implement the data structures of most classing classes. The list is identified by breaks, and it supposes character, numbers, and strings that can even contain the list. When you create a list in Python, the interpreter creates a data structure in memory that is similar to array to store it. The numbering in the list starts with 0 and then 1 and so on, and the reverse index starts from the -1. And so for example, if we have the list A, and the list A is equal to the 1, 2, 3, and his index will be started from the 0, is the 1 and 2. If we want to reverse the index, and its reverse index start from the -1, and so the element 2 is the reverse index is -2 and -3. It's something like that. You can access the elements in the list and delete the element or the whole list. Also, you can copy the list script, use the add and the multiplies. You also can use the append or insert to update the element. And you can use the CMP then to compare the elements between the two lists, and use the len links and to get the number of the list and elements, and use the max to return the maximum values list elements, and use the min to return the minimum used list, and use the list to convert tuples into the list. For example, if list A is the list is to have the 3 elements and 1, 2, 3, and when we get the list len, it will be equal to 3. The list also has many methods to modify the list. The list point append to append a new object at the end of the list, and the list point count to counter the repetitions of given elements in the list. List extend the method add the multiplied values of another sequence at the end of the list, and list point index and find the index location with the first matching with a value in the list, and list insert to insert an object in the list. A list point remove an element from the list and returns values of the element. A list remove the first match with the given value from the list. A list reverse the element in the list. List sort to sort the original list. So in Python, tuples are similar to list, and except that the elements of the tuple can't be modified. A tuple is easy to create. That is by adding elements in the parentheses and separating them with a comma. So tuples use parentheses while list use square breaks. Because the tuple is unchangeable, the code is more secure, and therefore, if possible, use a tuple instead of the list because it is very safe to store our data. You can access the elements in the list, delete the whole list, copy the list scripts, use the add and multiplies. You also can access the elements in the tuples and delete the whole tuple, copy the tuple sequence using add and multiplies. And you also can use append and insert to update the elements. And As with strings, add and multiplies can be used for tuple calculations, which means that tuple can be combined or duplicated to create new tuples after the calculations. No closed separator. Any inside objects separated by commas default to tuples. Tuple also have the same function as list, compare, length, and max, min, and this one tuples sequences and converts the list into tuples and simulates the list but is not different. The other data container is dictionary. Let's see some details of dictionary. Dictionaries is the only mapping types in Python. A dictionary can store any types of object. It can also include other types of containers. A dictionary encodes keyword and key values. Each key values of the dictionary is separated with column, and key value pairs are separated by comma. The entire dictionary is encoded in the curly breaks. So a dictionary's formatter is just like that. It has the keyword, key values, and another keyword and key values mapping the keyword. Like if we store the data about the person and it has some age and name. You also can access, modify, delete elements in the dictionaries. There are many built-in functions of dictionaries, such as compare the two dictionaries and get links of the keywords, and also output the printable string expression of dictionary, and type variables is return the types of input variable and return the dictionary types if the variables are dictionaries. Also, we can use the hash key to return the value of dictionary and if the dictionary have the key x, and use the key to return a key list of the dictionary, and use the values to return a value list of the dictionary, and use items to return a tuple list. Each tuple encodes a key and value pairs of dictionaries. Use the clear to clear all items in a dictionary, and we use the copy to return a copy of the higher layer scratch of dictionary. If we want to update the dictionary with key values in dictionary X, we use the update X, get X, Y, return the key X. It returns none if the key X is not found, and will return Y if the Y is properly in the keyword X, and use pop and to delete the value of given key in a dictionary. It returns the deleted value or and default values. We also can use POM items returns and delete a key and value pair in a dictionary randomly. And in Python, there is the important data types, the string. And in Python, a string is a sequence of 0 or more characters, and a string is one of several sequences built in Python, similar to string contained in the C or C++ language. Strings in Python are unchangeable. Python string may be expressed using single quotes, double quotes, and triple quotes, as well as keeps the characters, raw string, and so on. For example, if you denote the name of the man, you can like that, and it's a name, and John Smith. And also, you can define like the name and Alex, and also you can use the triple quotes name and Bob. Python supports the output and formatted string. We often insert a value into a string to stand for many complex expressions. So we use string formatting operator. The string formatting operator is %. For example, if I want to print the sentences my name is AI and age is 33. So we can insert the string AI and to into the string format %x. The %x will stand for the strings AI. And insert the numbers 33. This the 33 is the integer. This the %d will stand for the integer. So we can type this and print my name is the %s and the age is %d, and then is the eclipse and then %ai 34, and we will get the sentence. My name is AI and the age is 33. From the table we can see there are many string formats, but we often use the %s to stand for the string. We use the %d to the singular integer, and %f to the formatting numbers. There are many symbols stand for some functions, such as the asterisk stand for defines the width and position of the decimal point. We use the dash to a length to the left. We use the double % to output the single %. This one we use the double %, and to stand for the single %, and the first % stand for the string formatting operations, and the second one is just the single %. A string is a sequence of a character, and the length of one character is 1. In Python, subscripts start from 0, and -1 indicates the subscript of the last value in the sequence. 1 indicates the subset of the second characters. -2 indicates the subset of the second to the last character, and so on. Just like the table, if we have the string Python, the Python is the string, and the subscript will p is the index of the p, the letter p. We use the 0, and the second letter y is 1. Is that follows 2, 3, 5, 4, 5. Similar with tuples and list, the last element is the index is the -1, and the -2 indicates the subset of the second to the last characters. We can use the dir, this function, to check the attributes and methods of Python strings. If we want to some modules, we also can use the dir function to check the attributes and methods of the string. The different with the last functions, we can input the string firstly, and the modules strings also have the dir function, and use the dir these functions to check the attributes methods of the string modules. Okay, in this video we have learned the data connector of Python. In next video we will learn some useful functions in Python. Hope to see you in next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.